Hello, friends. Cotton Bread Truth. Walking outside has reminded me how dry the grass was last night. Even after 2 weeks, the grass still hadn't grown very much. These dry conditions don't compare to the Dust Bowl or to the volcanic ash farmers' days, but they are dry to us. Dry does not equal life. A dead vine does not produce a watermelon. Ezekiel lived in spiritual conditions, spiritual dry conditions. Israel was so far removed from God that he sent them to a foreign country to wake them up spiritually. Many struggled to find hope. As I studied this last section of Ezekiel, I focused on the ways that God revived their focus, their hope, and their vision. God revived their focus with ancient videos. In Ezekiel 37, Ezekiel sees a valley of dry bones. As Ezekiel watches, God brings those dry bones to life. God was the source of life. When God determined that their time of punishment had ended, God restored them. Praise the Lord for his mercy. God included in that focus hope for the future. In further visions, Ezekiel sees the land restored. Israel comes home. Exact details describe the temple structure and grounds. I can imagine Ezekiel be filled with awe as he sees God return to his temple. God gave hope and focus. God made clear his vision. Within chapter after chapter, Ezekiel sets the expectations for his people. When they come home, they must be faithful and obedient to him. God is holy. He longs to bring his children back into that right relationship to him. God knew that they could see his vision more clearly from their knees. Through the faithful words of Ezekiel, Israel knew to focus on God, to set their hope in God, and to vision a blessed life in future days. While we are not promised those exact blessings, we can set our focus on God. We can, and we are promised that he will bless us when we remain faithful to him. This devotion sharpens my focus. I hope it does for you as well. Thank you. Cotton Bread Truth.